Richard Davis, World News, Australia.
Well, it's 1 year since the uprising in Bahrain, and there are renewed signs of restiveness in the Gulf Kingdom. Police have again clashed with protesters, and Bahrain's security chief has warned people not to join the demonstrations. Well, here, a Bahraini man granted asylum has spoken of his ordeal to World News Australia's Cassandra Hill.
Hussein Sultan says he fled Bahrain last April, seeking safety in Australia. He had joined other pro-democracy protesters in Pearl Square in the capital, Manama, when he says he was attacked by security forces with tear gas and up to 40 cluster bullets.
كنا حاملين الورد ونقول سلمية سلمية. طلقوا علينا وحرقوا الخيام، طلقوا علينا ونصبت، وهذه الإصابات هني، هذه الشوزن، هذه واحدة هني، وهذه الثانية هني، وعندي داخل هني بوجهي.
He says he was unable to get medical treatment for his injuries.
لا ما قدرت أحصل علاج لأن المستشفيات العامة والردية مسيطرة عليها الحكومة وقاعدة تلاحق المصابين حتى في المستشفيات الخاصة.
As soon as he could, he bought an air ticket to Thailand and on to Australia, claiming to be a tourist, but admitting to be seeking asylum when landing in Sydney. He was sent to a detention centre before being granted a protection visa. Today he was at the New South Wales Parliament, where Greens MP David Shoebridge tabled a motion condemning the Bahraini government's actions.
Bahrain, in many ways, is the forgotten part of the Arab Spring.
At least 35 people were killed during months of political unrest in the Gulf country, when protesters from its Shiite majority took to the streets demanding political and social reforms. Neighbouring Saudi Arabia sent troops to help the ruling Sunni minority crack down on protesters. The embassy of Saudi Arabia, which represents Bahrain in Canberra, was unable to comment today. But Bahrain's king has said the events were regrettable and has made some constitutional reforms. But Hussein Sultan says nothing has really changed. A year on, Hussein Sultan hopes for two things: that his wife and 4 children can join him here in Australia, and that the Bahraini government take protesters seriously by implementing proper reform. In Australia, Hussein finds comfort in keeping in touch with his family via technology, and he collects toys to give to his children, all under 10, dreaming of the day they will be reunited. He says people are still being killed, and he's called on Bahrain to release political prisoners remaining in jail, including many of his friends.
والقرية اللي أنا فيها في خطر، والبحرين كلها في خطر، وكل السبب الصمت الخارجي.
He's also called on countries like the United States and Australia to speak out on the situation in Bahrain. Cassandra Hill, World News Australia.
And in fact, the United